Volcanic Islands. He's got the Engine Explosive and the Cyborg Pyroblast. And who's his opponent?
His opponent is Matt Hoey, who is also playing a Stoneblade deck. He, however, is splashing black, and his splash is a little more serious. He has main deck cards in his splash. So he has 1 Thoughtseize and 3 Inquisition.
All right.
And post-board, the black also gives him a bunch more discard and whatnot. I think Kobie has the advantage here.
Kobie, because he has the Pyroblasts and...
He has more Jaces. He has...
he's got top.
Yeah, he has Sensei top.
After Cyborg, he has Counterbalance. I bet that's pretty good in this matchup, too.
Yeah, it's got to be awesome.
Yeah, everyone... I mean, with how many Mirror Match cards, odds are you're going to have...
What was that bag up that he just held up? It's peanuts?
Peanuts?
That's delicious.
Protein? Man, can we should go steal his bag of peanuts. I'd like some peanuts right now.
I can.
All right, but
I'm not even here right now. I'm stealing his peanuts.
I can hear you, though. That's weird.
My voice travels well.
You're very good at that.
Ventriloquism.
Where did that come out of my mouth? Okay. Okay, I know. It's getting late, guys. Our jokes are getting really bad.
Yeah,
like, so, very bad.
Kobie saying hi to everybody here.
Jeremy, with all of those winnings that he... Yeah. Jeremy, with all those winnings he got, he's going to go get us some coffee, so we're going to get that one last boost of energy before this weekend is done.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting stuff. I can't wait. Can you wait?
I am waiting. I have to wait.
That's true. But I'm not sure if I have the ability to do that.
All right, so I wonder what they're waiting for. I guess someone has 7 cards. Someone has a candy bar.
Matt Hoey, you've been performing pretty well at these SCG Opens recently.
Yeah.
And here he is again in the top 4, playing Esper Stoneblade. His weapon of choice in the legacy portion of these events. Now, he supposedly talked to Joe Bernal a decent amount before this tournament, and Joe always has some really strange cards in his deck, some cards that aren't really legacy cards. Mm-hmm. And Matt is somebody who's usually playing a deck that's more, that looks a lot more like a legacy deck.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, so...
But I do think Kobie has the advantage here, though.
All right. So Matt is on a mold of 6. All right, and he's going to keep. So Kobie's leading things off with a island. Matt's the same way. Both Zendikar.
Yep, so.
Flooded Strand for Kobie. Matt takes his second turn.
And what does he find here? Oh, so Matt does have Spell Pierce, which is going to be pretty good in the Jace War.
Yeah, if it gets to that point. I mean, Matt only has 2 Jaces to Kobie's 3.
No. Alright. Polluted Delta there for Matt. Kobie's going to sacrifice this Flooded Strand. Presumably just grabbing a Tundra. He knows that Matt Hoey does not have any Wastelands.
Yeah, neither player is trying to wasteland each other, since... I mean, it is kind of cool. Matt has a Dust Bowl, just in case.
Oh, Matt does have a Dust Bowl. Okay, that's reasonable. And, alright, a V-click for Kobie. And who's he going to target with that? Nobody, because it's going to get counterspelled. Nice. Is that a Tempest counterspell?
That is a Tempest counterspell. I don't remember the flavor text, but it's pretty sweet.
It might just be like no or something.
No, it's not no. It should be no.
Alright, Sensei top for Kobie Spieth. And pretty good card in this matchup, especially if you have some fetch lands in your hand.
Yeah, it's just going to give Kobie the opportunity to
grind out an advantage.
Yeah, exactly. You're just going to not draw anything you don't really want at that certain time. But we do find a Stoneforge Mystic for a GT. We don't want Better Skull, or is Better Skull in his hand? Alright, in response, after it resolves, he's going to Vendilion click.
You're going to take either the Batter Skull or the GT out of Matt Hoey's hand. Yep. And Matt Hoey electing to not
Force
of Will the V-click. And he's happy to take the cantrip off the Batter Skull and or the
GT.
Was that
I mean, I think
GT?
it has to be Better Skull, right? That's the more powerful one. Like, you can trade, and GT doesn't really do much after that. I mean, it does eat away at some of the creatures.
GT's really good in this matchup.
Is it?
Actually, yeah. Like, I would always side my GTs in Stoneblade Mirrors.
Oh, wow, interesting. Well, he does take Better Skull.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely correct in the spot they're in right now. The Stoneblade decks look a lot different these days, too.
All right. Kobie, untap, upkeep, tops. It's been a long time since I said that. It was so good to say untap, upkeep, tops.
Yeah, and now he does have a fetch line in hand, so if he only likes one of these cards, he's going to have the opportunity to shuffle the others away. In for 3 with this V-Click.
It's going to put Matt to 17.
Mm-hmm. And Kobie, I mean, earlier today we watched him play against a Storm deck, and he used Counterbalance alongside Sensei's Divining Top.
Yes.
To completely lock his opponent out of the game. And this is another matchup where that package is going to be really strong.
Seems good in a lot of matchups. Alright. Ponder, he keeps.
Alright, so decides to cast Swords to Plowshares on the Stoneforge Mist.
I think it Spell Pierce. It's wow, that's interesting why he would play it like that.
Yeah, I mean, he could have played that Flood Strand
played
first.
the land.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward.
And probably not too happy with himself at this point.
No.
Right, and a Tundra, but
no, he just actually, it was bait.
Yeah, it was bait. He's going to have Engineer Explosives sitting on the board now, and it's
so
not
now he can't put that GT into play.
Yeah.
I like it now that makes sense.
Very nicely done by Kobie. Alright, so with this EE in play, it's going to be really difficult for Matt to...
That was a flavor text. It was probably a lousy spell in the first place.
Very nice. Said by Urtai.
Yeah.
Before he became corrupted. Back when he still got to wear his, his Pope clothes.
Alright, so we did find a Krakus on Matt's side, so Matt will be able to protect himself from that Vanillion Click. It's not optimal to have to keep putting a Vanillion Click back into your opponent's hand, but it's not going to kill you either. Alright, Dust Bowl, he's just like, alright, I'm going to quip, I'm going to get rid of your Vanillion Click, and we're going to 2 for 2 each other.
Seems pretty reasonable to me. Alright, ooh.
I like just killing it right away.
I think I agree with you.
Like, your opponent could maybe Krakus, and you'd have to use both counters instead of one.
Yeah, well, his opponent does not have a Krakus, and he knows that. So, probably going to send that V-Click in. Knows it's going to get killed here.
And we're at a point where there's parity, but Kobie has the top.
Yeah, Kobie has top, Matt does not. And that's got to mean that Kobie's in the lead here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Matt Hoey still has a few spells in his hand. Swords to Plowshares and Force of Will. He also has the Dust Bowl.
I mean, it's not going to have... Dust Bowl doesn't have a big enough impact in this game.
Yeah, I mean, Kobie has enough non-basics. But Matt is definitely not out of the game by any stretch.
It seems... I mean, I don't know how you come back from a top. That's what top did best.
Yeah. I mean, let's keep it interesting, right? Alright, so Scalding Tarn grabbing another basic for Kobie here. He knows what those top 3 cards are. Clearly, he didn't want them. Says those top 3 cards are not the things that I need to be doing.
There's so many better spells in my deck.
Yeah. And Matt, keeping with the history of the Midwest, where we are now, as a Dust Bowl.
Hey now, that's where I'm from, buddy. You watch your tongue.
I mean, come on, I'm from like the lush paradise of New Jersey. I don't know.
You know what I found out when I was in New Jersey? You can't even pump your own gas there.
Yeah, I mean, excuse us for wanting to create more jobs.
I don't know. It's just weird. Then the guy was helping somebody else, and I had to sit there for like 6 minutes because the thing was stuck in my tank.
Well, it's all right because you made up the rest of the time because like your food was done before you even ordered it. The other places, right?
What do you mean?
The service is so fast everywhere. Bagels, coffee.
No, that doesn't count.
All right, ponder. Kobie finds a terminus. I'm a little bit surprised he kept that on top, but an Academy runs from Matt. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that can get back any of his equipment.
Well, the batter's call went to the bottom of this library because of V-Click. So.
Yeah, I mean, just if the game goes super long.
Yep.
All right, so Kobie just keeps digging and digging and digging.
Looking for stuff, and he finds a Jace the Mind Sculptor.
And he finds a Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah.
All right, he gets one more card deep.
So let's see. I mean, what he really wants to do is resolve this Jace, but it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world to do.
Well, he has 2 spells, and his opponent only has 1 force, so.
Let's see.
All right, so what? I mean, you just hardcast force here?
Yeah, but his opponent can also Snapcaster Hardcast Force the next turn. But
Yes.
yeah. And it's
Force.
forceful.
Counterspell, all right.
Ooh, counterspell.
Well, that
There you go.
resolves. I'm going to go get Batterskull.
Yeah. And here comes the Batterskull.
And that's going to lock it up. I don't think Matt has any real way right now to get rid of that Batterskull. It's going to need a Vendilion Click now to put at the bottom.
Yeah, so Batterskull's pretty good in this spot. I mean, Matt Hoey's going to have to...
Alright, so he's going to do that, so now that forces... Well, I guess it's not bad, because that forces Kobie to hardcast it, and then he can Snapcaster force it.
Force it. And, I mean, eventually Kobie will find his own Academy runs, and then Legend rule out Matt's Academy runs.
Yes.
Alright.
There comes a Batterskull. Here comes a Snapcaster Force of Will.
This is the last card in Matt Hoey's hand, so we can expect a... Is he gonna force this?
Yeah, he has.
No, decides not to force it. I mean, he does have... Now Matt has no cards left in hand. And, Matt could have returned the Jitte and equipped it to the Snapcaster if he had wanted to.
Not a terrible play.
Yeah. It would have been completely fine. Because, I mean, Kobie, you know, even though he's topping so much, he could very easily have a removal spell, but with Kobie on the Jace plan, you really, really, really want to have Kobie have to bounce the Snapcaster page. That'd be insane.
Alright. I mean, now with how much... Ooh, Thoughtseize takes the Jace.
Very, very good timing on the Thoughtseize.
Alright, so 2 comes in, Kobie goes to 15.
Yep. And tap activation again.
Is a post. Alright, so since he's, this is great. Now he's just going to spin top Jace Brainstorm.
No, it looks like he's just going to pass.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this is fine. I think what happens is he's going to, he's just going to top deck Terminus next turn, activate it, and then spin top and resolve Jace.
Okay.
He still has the force in hand, so. Is he one line short being able to do that? No, he's fine. Yeah, so Kobie is going to drop down to 13 here. And yeah, the top's just, or the top is really what's going on in this game.
Yeah.
The reason that Kobie is winning is because he has top.
All right, he ripped Batterskull.
It's pretty good. So it's about to get
Force Willed.
Force of Willed, however.
And he's going to spin and reveal Terminus and Miracle. Dun, dun, dun. What is he thinking about?
Yeah, I don't really understand that. I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well let the Batterskull resolve, right?
No, because now he's just going to spin the top. You don't need to brainstorm, there's a Jace on top.
I think it was like the tests were like maybe 3 or 4 months apart.
No, I guess brainstorm.
Keeping power for all this together. It's ours, but we're gonna pack that box. So if you just make sure that
And Matt Hoey choosing to not Academy Ruins back the Batterskull.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to beat a Chase.
What will that? A Jace.
Well, I don't know. So now you Academy Ruins. So you can get it off the top of your deck.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Nope. That's just a miss. That's a miss card draw. Matt just.
No, he has another Jitte in his deck because he has 2 Jittes. No, he only has 1 Jitte.
No, he just has the 2 equipment, but he just missed cantripping.
Well, maybe he's gonna say trigger on the stack.
No, we're at end of turn.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, just a missed.
And it's more than even just a card draw. It's like
I guess
Batterskull
maybe he
pretty
is. Maybe
relevant,
he's
right?
like, I don't know. I mean, what would Kobie wouldn't be responding to it? So, oh, he is trigger. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, trigger on. The Batterskull back on top. Put it in my hand. Fun times. Yeah, so. Yeah, I mean, I assume that they're. Matt Hoey's top 8 at a bunch of these events. He's
Yeah.
not gonna- Alright.
So I was just talking about all the people that have top 8 a bunch of these events. I want to top 8 a bunch of these events. All right. So now brainstorm.
Put back.
All right, I think I might just have to
top
play
on
this
that.
deck. It has like all the cards that I like playing with: Jace, Stoneforge Mystic, Sensei's Divining Top.
Yeah.
Just all the cards I like playing with. Force of Will, Brainstorm. These are actually just everything else. Why am I not playing this deck?
I was like explaining this to you recently.
It makes no sense. Why am I playing Rogue when I could just be playing this deck? Just dawned on me. It has swords. I love swords. I am a.
You want to play Mirrors of this?
I am a Stoneforge. Yeah, I'm a
think we'd
Stoneblade
have
player. I'm a totally Stoneblade player. Why am I not playing Stoneblade? This makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start learning how to play this deck.
You already know how to play this deck. Like, I'm playing a Jace is just playing a Jace.
That's true. Can we play 4 Jaces?
I played 4 Jaces.
Oh, really? I think that's too many.
Really, I originally had 3, and Nick and Lou yelled at me and told me I should have 4. But they're crazy. But I listened, and it was awesome.
Augur of Bolus is the best card ever! Wow, I didn't even know that I was a Stoneblade player. It's crazy. I just realized it has everything I want to play with.
Yeah, the one of the best mirror breaking cards for this matchup is Elspeth.
It seems really good.
No. Yep, so Chase the Mind Sculptor.
Alright, brainstorm.
Brainstorming. And the shenanigans continue. Kobie, unable to find his Academy runs here.
All right, yeah, and we do have a winner. It's not even close. Time Machine from Unhinge is the best vehicle in the world of Magic.
Yeah.
Not close. Bravo. Bravo for finding that one, MTG God. Whoa.
That's actually his name?
Yes, MTG God won.
That is a little scary.
All right. In comes Batterskull.
Yeah.
There's the germ. Untap. Draw.
And I think it's not looking too bad for Matt Hoey, to be honest. Just the Academy runs in the Batterskull. Doing a lot of work.
Stoneforge Mystic. Now he's going to be able to cantrip again. And actually get that into play. Oop, what's going to happen? He's going to top, see what's going on. Alright, Counterspell is going to stop any more shenanigans.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Alright, both come at Jace.
I think that Counterspell should have been saved for that Batterskull. And he should have let the Stoneforge resolve and then Miracle Terminus with his top. And then when his opponent attempts to replay Batterskull, he has a Counterspell for it. Because now it's just like he just didn't do anything with the Counterspell, kind of. Like he's in a bad situation.
Yeah, so Brainstorm.
Like he's brainstorming just to stay in the game instead of brainstorming to destroy the opponent.
Well, I mean, sometimes it's not even a bad way, because, like, when you have a Jace, I agree that you should find a line that's going to win you the game, but, like, continuing to brainstorm is going to win you the game.
Yeah, no, and I understand that. And I'm not suggesting that he fate seals. I want him to keep brainstorming, but I feel like if he takes the other line, then Matt Hoey can't just keep recasting this Batterskull and will eventually just start drawing dead instead of having his own version of inevitability. Yeah, so that Terminus, keep that on top. Yeah, and I mean, it's just going to go on for a little while.
Yeah.
All right, so Alex is up 1-0.
The other
the lands players
too.
are going a little bit faster this time around.
Yeah, the land player wins earlier than
The Stoneblade mirror.
Mirror, yeah. I guess it is, to be fair, it's Stoneblade versus lands, which is probably, a mirror match of this probably takes longer. You know, I can see why BBD draws with this deck a lot, though.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into draws. I hate draws. I guess I play really fast, though.
All right, so Matt Hoey finds himself a Vendilion Click. Gonna be a really good one here. Matt Hoey just gonna have to put all this stuff onto the bottom of his library.
Yeah, except for the Batterskull. One Batterskull versus one Jace. Which Mythic's better?
I believe the Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Yeah, because it's better than all.
It's just better than everything.
It is. I mean, it is the highest impacting card Magic's ever had, right? For everything. Like, for popularity, for branding, for in play. Just absolutely everything about that card is just the best. I mean, better than all. I was like, I don't really think it's better than all, but no, it is. It's just actually better than all. It does everything better. It's a better sell product. It's the best spell ever made. Had the highest impact on formats. It's crazy.
Eventually they had to ban it.
Yeah. Too good.
Just too good. And how he finally taking some damage from Kobie.
Yeah, the game is starting to finally turn. We knew that Kobie was ahead since turn 3 or 4, but he's finally starting to get gain from this card event.
Yeah, and Matt Hoey.
I mean, now he's pretty much just locked, right? He plays Batterskull, he just bounces the token, attacks for a bunch. I mean, we do... Okay, so...
Snapcaster.
Snapcaster can help out.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a lock, but it's definitely bad for him. I mean, the thing is, like, Kobie has activated Jace so many times.
Yes, it's absolutely unbelievable. Like, I don't know. I mean...
It's pretty hard to lose when you've brainstormed this many times.
I know Stoneblade is way different than Cobblade, but I learned that I have never won a game where my opponent brainstormed 3 times in the mirror. If he brainstormed 3 times, I never won one of those games. Or I never lost a game where I brainstormed 3 times, except for when I played against Carlos Romero in the Magic Online Championships, and I brainstormed 6 times and I lost in the Blue-Black versus Kago matchup.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, at one point he had 2 cards in hand, casting a Jace on 5. I had 7 lands, and I had a Jace, some kind of, I forgot what counterspell, the bounce a land counterspell.
Yeah.
And 3 Jaces in hand. So I had Legend Rule, just played another Jace. I had like mini Jace and 2 big Jace. I lost that game. I don't even know how. Don't even know. But then he went on to win.
You know, and he's good at.
I mean,
he's good at playing blue-black decks.
He leveled me somewhere in that game. I don't know where it was, but he definitely leveled me because there's no reason I should have lost it. All right, Force of
Didn't he
Will.
like win Worlds once playing Tog?
Yes.
That was a long time ago. That was sweet though.
Yeah. All right.
And it's a Force of Will.
Alrighty.
So
Matt needs a miracle.
he doesn't play any miracles. The miracles are Kobie's deck. All right, David wins game 2, so the other match is tied at 1-1 round.
Real quick game, huh?
Yeah, that
fast.
game was fast. Sometimes Lions just does nothing.
Oh, it just like peters out.
Blah, 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 blah.
You just counter that one spell, they can't do anything, and you just hit them with Batterskull a couple times. So it's just like Force of Will, Stoneforge Mystic, game over.
Yeah. The other thing is that it's, I don't know, lands should have a really bad matchup against any deck that has Jace in it. Unless they like have some sort of like really good wasteland hand, but these decks play enough basics usually to just dodge that.
All right.
Matt Hoey taking another 4 here.
Yeah, dropping to 10. It's pretty good when your blue, white, red deck has an extra Jace just in case. All right, Force of Will drawn for Matt. He's just gonna have to return the Batterskull, replay it.
Yep. It's about what he can do. But I mean, it's Kobie at this point probably has the 3rd Jace, right?
Oh, Z, get out of this. All right, there's a Spell Pierce to get rid of the Batterskull.
Well, the Batterskull's still gonna get cast next turn.
I don't get it.
Academy runs. Let's see. Kobie finds the Academy runs beforehand.
I honestly don't understand. I understand people like that play these games out. I've never done it before.
What, played these games out?
Play the game out like this.
Oh yeah, I never play games out like this. It's a little absurd even. But and he must feel that he has a chance of winning.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's a better rule to say I'll never concede than concede. It's just a better rule. Just never give up a game, because I've probably given up a couple games that I could have won.
Were any of them like this?
Yes, they were all like this.
Because you concede in a spot like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I do.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, you know, I would not have conceded until recently in this game.
Sure. Like, when he resolved Jace, I would have probably conceded.
Really?
Well, after like 3 or 4 draw steps of that, I would probably conceded.
I think I would have waited till like the 5th one. The 6th
Oh,
one.
the 5th.
Yeah,
or the 6th, not the 8th or
point,
the 9th or the 10th.
That's,
All right, there we go. Game 2.
yeah. Look at that.
Come back to us. to give away 6 months premium.
Premium.
Free premium.
Infinity time.
Not that much. It's just 6 months.
Just 6 months. Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna give away 6 months. We're gonna give you a clue. Actually, question. Last week, one of our very own won the Legacy Open. I want you to tell me who won the Legacy Open last weekend with Rug Delver. Tweet your answers to SCG Premium, hashtag SCG Premium, and one of you lucky people are going to win 6 months of premium. All right, let's get back into it. Let's see how they're going to sideboard. How they're going to sideboard.
So, in the sideboard, Kobie Spieth has access to Counterbalance, Disenchant, and Pyroblast. Now it's pretty interesting that, you know, the Volcanic Islands in Kobie's deck, they're the only red spells that he has anywhere are 2 Pyroblasts on the board.
Yeah.
So they're definitely coming in here. They're going to help him win the Jace War more than he already won the Jace War. He's also going to bring in the Counterbalance package probably and 2 Disenchant. So he's got 8 cards to bring in. What do you think he's going to take out here?
Well, Terminus doesn't seem like that great of a card.
Terminus is not very good here. That's
Engineered Explosive doesn't seem particularly good. I mean, I guess for the late game, but you only get up to 3, so you can't kill a Jace.
Yeah, the Engineered Explosives doesn't seem very good.
Force of Will doesn't seem good in this matchup.
Yeah, Force of Will is normally
Because
the
it's
card
such
I'm
an
boarding
attrition
out
matchup.
here.
Yeah, so
like,
Terminus...
I board out Force against when I'm playing Stoneblade against almost everything that's not a combo deck.
Yeah, the counter magic seems fairly weak. And I guess Engineer's not as bad.
Counterspell and Spell Pierce are really good.
Well, Counterspell seems great.
Yeah, and Spell Pierce is really good too.
Okay, so, I mean, do you keep all the swords too?
I like swords a lot too, yeah. It's like really good card like to stop the early Stoneforge missing shenanigans or V-Clicks, which are the best anti-Jace card that's like actually like proactive. So
on Matt's side, he has 2 Perish, 2 Path, 1 House Spellbomb, 1 Pittonito, 1 Thoughtseize, 1 Torment Script, 1 Extirpate, 1 Jace the Mind Sculptor, 1 Grafdigger's Cage, 1 Disenchant, 1 Fluster Storm, 1 Engineer Explosive, 1 Sword of Fuse of Famine. So, 4 Sword of Fuse of Famine seems sweet. More equipment.
yeah, I like that a lot.
Disenchant comes in, the Jace comes in, I bet Extirpate comes in, Nihil Spellbomb doesn't seem that bad. Just a utility card.
Yeah, I mean,
And
now
the
Spellbomb's a nice anti-Snapcaster card.
And like the same cards probably come out, Force of Will, Spell Pierces.
Yeah, again, I think I still think Kobie's got the edge here. I think the counterbalances post board are probably going to be pretty good here.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a long game 1.
It was a very long game 1.
The other match in game 2 now, or game 3 rather.
Yes. All right. These players are going to open their hand.
Yeah, let's see what they have. So it looks like Matt Hoey decided to bring in the Extirpate. Not sure how much I love that. That seems like a reasonable course of action.
I think it is, yeah. I think it's very reasonable.
I like it.
Yeah. All right, so both players are going to 6. They already grabbed their hands, right? No? I thought they both saw their hands already, maybe not.
Yeah, I thought they both looked in opening grip too, because Matt Hoey, we did see the Extirpate. So, unless that was just him sideboarding in cards, but I don't think it was. Alright, so let's see. Alright, both people going to 5 now.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Now, why would you think that Matt Hoey would want Extirpate in this matchup? It seems really bad.
Why?
I don't know, it's just not good. It just doesn't do anything.
Well, it can be a utility way to get rid of something permanently. I mean, I understand that that's not good in most matchups, but isn't this like a slow grinding match where like one card isn't actually going to have that high of an impact on the game? Like in the Rug Mirror, they all have a high impact. But like these games, like look at that last game. Either player could have just sacrificed one card to get rid of all the copies of a specific card and it would have been fine. Like, you get rid of all your opponent's Snapcaster, for
mean,
example,
but-
or Jace's, or anything, just in general, like, just stripping them of something, plus you have Snapcaster ranges to do it twice if you need to. If they, like...
I guess, I mean, those are reasonable arguments, but
Even just
I don't know,
taking,
I've
even just
never-
grabbing their artifacts.
people have... I've played Stoneblade Mirrors where people have sided in their surge close against me, and it's, like, terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's just do nothings.
I bet they did something.
Do very littles. They're do very littles.
It's fine. I mean, while we played Surgical in the sideboard of Rug, I brought him in the mirrors, but I didn't have him there specifically for that reason.
All right, so Alex wins 2-1.
Alex was playing. Was that Lands or
I
Stoneforge?
believe Alex was Lands.
All right, Lands
Yeah,
is in
Alex
the
was
finals.
Lands. So Lands into the finals.
All right, let's get that cam focused in and get that big picture.
Yeah, so Matt Hoey on the play here. So he has an island and a tundra in play.
Sure.
Kobie Spieth with a Sensei top on the table.
Yep.
Anything else? Cracking this Sculling Tarn. So let's see. All right, and Floodstrand.
For Kobie.
All right. Now something I'm a little bit confused about with I guess Matt does have the Dust Bowl, so it's fine to fetch up a bunch of basics. Now Kobie's hand looks pretty good. I saw
Yeah.
Stoneforge Mystic and a Jace.
He just has
Pretty
to
nice.
weather any storm that Matt Hoey has, and since Matt doesn't have his... Matt should counterspell this, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, we have a Disenchant and we have an Inquisition, so...
So we should be okay here, but so Batterskull can't be gotten.
Yeah, it can't, Batterskull can't be taken by the Inquisition, but it can be killed by the Disenchant if Kobie puts it into play next turn. And since Kobie has no access to his opponent's hand, he probably will.
Yeah, we can bet that Kobie's going to put that into his hand. The other thing is that Kobie can just ruins it back too.
Yeah, alright, Inquisition takes Vendilion Click, and...
And with both players on 5 cards, I wouldn't be surprised here if
yeah.
Kobie, if he tap decks a land.
Academy Room wasn't legendary?
It is legendary.
Yeah, I wonder why he won't just play his Academy Runes.
Oh, Matt has one?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and Kobie doesn't seem to understand what's going on.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Like, what?
Here comes
What are you talking
Batterskull.
about?
Here comes Disenchant. Here comes Top. Do we find a land? No land, but we have a counterbalance,
What's
and a
counterbalance?
counterbalance and a spell pierce. So Matt now is going to get locked out of 1s and 2 until we get a Jason play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I am so playing this deck. Kobie, I am playing your deck.
Yeah.
That is the next Legacy tournament. I'm practicing with this deck. This deck is sweet. I'm gonna play counterbalance and oh my, I'm so sold.
Yeah.
These are like all my favorite cards. Why didn't I do this months ago? Why? Why'd you, Levin? Why'd you get me onto Rug? I just started playing Rug because that's what Drew Levin played, and we like swapped 75s for a tournament, and then I just kept playing it because it was sweet. All right, Dust Bowl destroys the Tundra. All right,
If I'm Kobie, I leave the Jace in the top 3, at least for now.
in case your opponent draws Jace, yeah.
Yeah, because that's like his only way of winning, right?
Yeah. Alright, one more. Just pecking away for one.
Yeah. So all he needs to do.
There's a Flusterstorm.
It's a good one.
It's a great way to counterspell a Jace
Yeah.
with a
Really
counterbalance in play. Or does that work? Counterbalance does not counter all the copies, correct?
Yeah, it's only when they actually play the spell,
Yeah.
so the storm copies still go off. So Kobie might think that he can cast a Jace as soon as he gets to the 4th land, but he'll not be able to, because Flusterstorm is a sneaky snake.
Keep specking away. I mean, I don't think it matters. He's already got counterbalance top.
Yeah.
There's a Jace, so I guess just try to slam it, hope it resolves. Nope. Vendilion click. Well, Spell Pierce and Flusterstorm don't beat that card.
No, they do not. And probably going to take that Jace. Or he might just take the Flusterstorm. Or he might just take nothing.
Nothing at all? I mean, I don't really see why you take anything.
Does anything really matter?
No.
That's the question. Nothing matters. I think you just leave it.
You don't need to resolve your Jace. You've got counter magic in play. You've got counter magic in hand.
Okay, he decides to take the Jace.
All right, in for 4, drops Matt to 9.
And now Kobie has a brainstorm, so basically, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, so Kobie Spieth. He'll take this one down. Counterbalance really strong here. And there's counterbalance on top of his deck.
Yeah. So impressive. I love this counterbalance.
Yeah. I love this counterbalance card.
I remember I played with it so long ago.
Yeah,
I love it.
It was a pretty sweet card.
Yeah.
All right, so Kobie Spieth takes that one down into the finals here.
Yeah.
And I think we have a winner. Somebody who won 6